There were rumors sparking all over before E3 in regards to another Switch version that is going to be smaller, cheaper, and the Joy-Cons, there is no Joy-Cons. They don't detach. It's connected to the hardware. And that was a rumor for a long time, and many places confirmed saying factories were working on it, and Nintendo said, no, we're not working on it, and people thought they were going to touch something up at E3, and they didn't. So people kind of pushed that aside and said, okay, maybe it's not happening, but it is. It's really happening. There's another type of Switch coming out, and there is a reveal trailer with at the moment, and I'm going to watch it with you guys. The only thing is I saw a little bit of it, not the trailer, but I saw an image. I already know kind of what it looks like. We'll get my thoughts, but I think they're going to show a lot more in this trailer. So let's just get right into the trailer right away and react to this trailer. So here we go.
Hi everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, general producer of Nintendo Switch. Players the world over are already enjoying Nintendo Switch and its growing catalog of games. I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each of you. With Nintendo Switch, you can play on your TV at home, detach the Joy-Con controllers to play with friends, or undock the system to take it with you wherever you want. You can find your way to play, thanks to the many different playstyles supported by the system. That's the Nintendo Switch you know and love. And this fall, it will be joined by a new addition to the family. Introducing Nintendo
I didn't
Switch
see that
Lite.
color.
This version of Nintendo Switch is dedicated to handheld play.
That color looks
And as
terrible.
such, it's compact, lightweight, and easy to take with you on the go. The front of the system looks like this. Here's a side view for you. And this is how it looks on the back. Nintendo Switch Lite will be available in 3 different colors.
Okay, the other colors look a lot better. That yellow is horrible.
Gray, and turquoise.
I'll take gray or
Now,
turquoise
please
if
take a
I'm going
look
to
at
get one.
this.
Yeah, because the Joy-Cons don't detach. I'm curious on how this is going to work with certain games. Hopefully they show us kind of how it should work. So I guess you can't play multiplayer. I mean, you can't play more than one person on the new smaller Switch because you don't have detachable Joy-Cons. I wonder if they have a Joy-Con, can they hop in, or can they hop in just with another controller? I mean, another whole system. Like, how does that work? That's gonna be my big question. Hope you can dock it? Actually, that's the other thing I was thinking about. Can you dock that one? Is it not? It doesn't seem big enough that you can dock it on a dock. So it's only a handheld version, I guess.
So, how'd it look? With
The yellow
Nintendo
looked
Switch
awful.
Lite
The rest
joining
was
the
fine.
family, you'll have an option that's optimized for handheld play.
Okay, so it is
In
basically
terms
their
of features,
handheld.
Nintendo Switch Lite differs a bit from the flagship Nintendo Switch system. Here, let me show you.
Because they said system and handheld.
First off, since Nintendo Switch Lite is a dedicated handheld, it won't connect to a TV.
This is really good about clarification. This helps a lot.
To make it easy to take with you, the main unit and control inputs are integrated into one piece of hardware. The directional buttons have been swapped out for a plus control pad.
People are going to really like
In fact,
that.
the control inputs are different from the Joy-Con controllers included with the flagship Nintendo Switch system. And so, the IR motion camera and HD rumble features have been removed.
Oh.
That means you'll need additional Joy-Con controllers to play games like 1-2 Switch, which require motion controls.
Okay, so you can connect it to it.
With Nintendo Switch Lite, you can play all Nintendo Switch games that support handheld mode. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario Odyssey, The Legend of Zelda Breath
I mean,
of
so
the
far
Wild,
all of them can be
Mario
played in
Kart 8
handheld mode.
Deluxe,
I don't think of one
and
that
many more
can't
can
be.
played. To see if a game supports handheld mode, check the back of the software packaging.
Why
Right
is there
here.
not going to be games now that aren't going to be handheld mode
Since Nintendo
supported?
Switch Lite differs a bit
Interesting.
from the flagship Nintendo
I wonder
Switch in terms
if
of
that
features.
they're setting it up for something
Please
more.
visit our website for
That
some
maybe just
help
not something
deciding
with the
which
Lite
one
right
is
now,
right
but
for
just
you.
something more about the Switch that's
Nintendo
coming out in the
Switch family's
future where the
newest addition,
game,
Nintendo Switch Lite.
I don't know, can't handle it in
dedicated
handheld mode
handheld,
anymore,
so it's
and it
nice
has to
and easy
be
to take it
in
with
docked
you.
mode to play it.
It's always more fun to have options. And now you can find your way to play.
Why are you
Nintendo
advertising
Switch
that
family of
one?
systems.
Please just advertise the turquoise. I'll take advertising the ooh. Okay.
There's still some time
$200
before it
bucks.
launches, but I hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you very much for watching.
It's a good price point. It's a good price point. Perfect. So, yes, overall, it's a good announcement. I like it. I hate the yellow. The yellow looks horrible. That's like the worst color out of all the mixes. I don't know why they're really pushing that color in all the material that they showed, but regardless, I think $200 is an amazing price point. It can play basically, so far, it can play every Switch game. And so therefore, you're getting a high quality console game, portable, for $200. I think that's an amazing price point. Obviously, you're not getting a lot of the other features. You're not getting the HD Rumble. You might have to buy Joy-Cons for it. But I think overall, what you're getting out of it, you're getting a good price. And, I wish there was just hopefully they come up with some good accessories to cover it up and put it in a nice case and all that kind of stuff, because the only issue I have with it is, and the one thing I like about like the 3DS and I liked about since they've done the Game Boy Advance SP is the collapsible, having the controllers be on the end of the controller. Something I ran into with my current Switch was the way my game case stored my Switch, it actually ruined my actual thumbstick on one of my Joy-Cons because the case actually collapsed in it and actually like pushed it and forced it and moving it in a different direction, and it just didn't work anymore. So I had to buy a new set of Joy-Cons for my controller. And this one isn't detachable, so you only get one. So if you mess that up, you're SOL. And that's why I kind of like when they had with like the 3DS and the DS, that it was collapsible, so you could protect the buttons and the thing and the stuff when you take it on the go. So that's the only thing. I hope they have really good cases that protect it when you want to take it on the go, because that would be the one thing that I'm nervous about initially when I see something, a concept like that, where it's not collapsible in any capacity. And the other one, and I brought up in the middle of the video, it's interesting that they said that it has to be a game that can be played in handheld mode. And so far, every game, to my knowledge, and you can please correct me if I'm wrong, but to my knowledge, every game can be played in handheld mode that currently is out for the Switch. Does that mean there are going to be games out that aren't going to be handheld mode, that can only be in docked mode? Which brings up an interesting point, because they said all your games should be able to be taken on the go when they pitched this system. So if that's not what's going to happen, I'm really curious to see, like, what game is it? Why does it have to be in docked mode to play it? And I wonder if, certain games, maybe because of the hardware, you have to put it in the docked mode to be able to have it process better so that it can be able to play that game and run a lot smoother. It's just really interesting. That's just something that they brought up that I was just really, really curious about. But I mean, it's a great release window. I think they have it down really, really well, and I think this is this is the third year, going into the third year of the Switch, or is it the fourth year? It's kind of in its bread and butter year, so this is the time where you want to release hardware where it's kind of revised and at a cheaper price. So I think they have done a great play here. And the final thing, it kind of shows that the 3DS is going to be slowly edged out, because now this is their new handheld. The new handheld, even though you can play Switch games on it, it's basically they're trying to move this along as the new handheld for Nintendo, and probably throw out the 3DS after this. So this really throws in that the Switch is going to be your dedicated first party for both major AAA games and then the smaller games that usually get handheld style. So I think that this is a smart play for Nintendo overall, and I think it will work out, especially in the holiday season with a cheaper console, especially since there are no consoles coming out this year for the other two major big game manufacturers, Sony and Microsoft. They're making a new console until next year, so this is a great window for Nintendo to kind of sneak in and try to get some more sales in that aspect. So what do you think about it? Do you like the color yellow? Because I hate it, but let me know what you think in the comments below. And check out my other videos I have on the channel, and give it a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Mitch, and I'm signing off saying, see you soon.